What's good? Trouble T. Roy. Hit, don't get hit, boxing talk. So, just got some news from Rick Glazer that he was, I assume, told by some intel that the fight did, I believe he said between, I'm gonna say between about 650 and 8. I can't remember the numbers he said. It was on Twitter earlier. I can't remember exactly what he said, but basically close to $1 million. They say that's basically the new million in boxing, around 7 to 8. So that's what he was told apparently, or that's the intel that he received so far. So we don't know how true that is. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but if that's so, then that's pretty good. 6 to 7 is good. 5 to 6 is good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm talking about the Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight that we had this past weekend. So that's good. That's really good. Finally see some other boxing stars, or get above 500. We haven't seen that from anybody other than Canelo and I believe Anthony Joshua in the UK. But as far as American fighters, fights in America, I should say, because Canelo's Mexican, but he fights here in America mainly. That's good. That's good numbers. So my whole thing is, they said after the fight, they this whole thing was about the face of boxing bullshit, which is total bullshit, because other than that, this fight literally means nothing for the sport. But my thing is, I got a couple of points I'm gonna make real quick, and then I'll be out. First of all, so they proclaim Tank Davis as the new face of boxing. They did it after Ryan Garcia quit. After Tank Davis stopped Ryan Garcia, and post interview right after the fight, they said, "Do you believe that you are the new face of boxing?" Tank Davis, he said, "Yes, I am the new face of boxing." And quote unquote, I guess. And I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. You feel that way. Everybody feels some way about themselves. That's cool. I can respect it. I don't have to believe it. I don't have to support it, but I can respect it. You should feel a way about yourself. But my question is, now, people been calling you, or you've been trying to say, you guys went back and forth. People been calling you, saying you're the face of boxing and blah, 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 all this stuff for a while now. And now because you beat Ryan Garcia, now this officially makes you the face of boxing, which is weird. But if you was ever that big of a star, why could none of your pay-per-views, your previous pay-per-views, you had 5 pay-per-views before this last fight? Why couldn't none of them reach 300? That's my question. You're supposed to be that guy. You're supposed to be the superstar. You're supposed to be a superstar. PBC said you're the superstar in boxing. All your fans said you're a superstar in boxing. Why did it take Ryan Garcia, a man who's never had a pay-per-view, not one pay-per-view ever sold, fighting on TV? Why did it take him to be your opponent for you to all of a sudden skyrocket over 300K, over 500K, if that's the truth, and up towards $1 million? Why did it take him to come and fight you for you to all of a sudden, finally, after all these pay-per-views, finally get over 300? I thought you was a superstar. I thought you should. If you're a superstar, you don't need nobody. If you're a superstar, you do it on your own. Because you know why? You know who does it on their own? Canelo. You know who else does it on their own? Anthony. They do it on their own. It don't matter who they fight. They sell out arenas, and they getting bought out pay-per-views like crazy. No matter who they fight. Nobody was really fucking with Plant when Canelo fought him. But what'd that do? Like 700 for a Plant? Come on, man. Come on. You gotta think. People don't think about that shit. I can hear people, oh, yeah, Tank Davis, if he really sold close to 6, 7, 8, oh, Tank Davis sold 700. He sold 700. Well, why couldn't he do that the pay-per-views before? He did it now, but why couldn't he do that the pay-per-views before? Because if he was such a superstar, he would have been doing that. That would have been a regular average in pay-per-views sold for all his pay-per-views. But no, you couldn't crack 300 in all your previous pay-per-views. But you're a star? I think Rolly probably did, I think close to 300, and that's because you and Rolly were just funny ass motherfuckers. Y'all made everybody laugh. People was more interested in the press conferences than they were the actual fights. The press conferences is what made them buy the fights. For whatever they were. You know? So, I'm just saying. If you're such a superstar, if Tank Davis is such a superstar, why did it take Ryan Garcia for him to crack beyond 300? To finally crack 300 and go beyond that. I'm just saying, because a superstar wouldn't need Ryan Garcia. I'm just saying. But, I mean, you know what it is. That's neither here or there. You know? And my other thing is, I'm sick of people acting like this was such a big fight for boxing when it really wasn't. What was so big about this fight that it just changes the whole position of boxing? Of American boxing. What about this fight just means so much to boxing? I'm just saying. I want to know. I want answers. No belts involved. Two guys fighting over who's more popular. I mean, what else are we talking about? Once again, no belts involved. And two guys just fighting over who's more popular? That's important to boxing? The sport of boxing, that's what's important? Two dudes who refuse to fight for belts and show that they really are the best, but fight over who's more popular? That's what we're doing. That's crazy to me. But I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. I didn't mess with it. I didn't even pay for it. I was about to pay for that shit because I knew it was going to be bogus. And every real boxing fan who did pay for it, I feel bad for you. Because everyone I've talked to so far was like, I just wasted my fucking money. And I knew that was going to happen. That's why I said, nope, I ain't paying for that. Never paying for a Tank fight. Unless he fighting Lomachenko, Devin Haney, or Shakur Stevenson. And I guarantee you, we are not getting those fights because the PBC, with this new face of boxing status, are not going to risk it. He is going to go back to fighting a bunch of people we don't know. Maybe when Devin goes up to 140 and those belts get going up into the air, maybe he'll grab one. Fighting a nobody. Or it depends on if, Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, obviously, or if Lomachenko beats Devin Haney, then that depends on how long Lomachenko wants to stick around. That's undisputed. So he's going to have to wait for Lomachenko to leave and those belts go in the air. So either way, we ain't going to see him fight nobody. PBC is not going to risk him losing his quote-unquote face of boxing status, because people are going to support that little whatever you want to call it, the face of boxing, man. Yeah, they gonna support it. There's gonna be people supporting it just like they've been supporting Tank's bullshit all this time, supporting PBC's bullshit all this time. You know, people think I hate PBC. People really, they saying, dude, you just a PBC hater. You hate PBC. I do. They've been the cancer to boxing since they started. The reason we don't get fights that we want. The fights that boxing needs. Better yet, it ain't even about what I want. It's about what boxing needs. Dude running around with Reggie belts talking about here a 3-division champion. Only been a real champion in 1 division. You know? You got the nerve to put catch weight hydration reclaws, a same day weigh-in, and have somebody spying in this dude's gym? I mean, come on. How much more of a bitch can y'all be? Tank Davis and his team? How much more? To fight a dude that you knew you was going to beat anyways? You could have went up to 140 and probably beat him the same way. But you scared though. You didn't believe in yourself. To do all that, you don't believe in yourself. You thought that boy you thought he had a chance. You put all them stipulations on the table for him, thinking he wasn't going to accept it, and he accepted it. That's the only thing I respect about Ryan Garcia, is he accepted it. You know? I could give him that credit. Because if it was the other way around, you and your team would have been running. Like, nope, I ain't doing it. I ain't got to do that. No, you already A side. You PBC niggas in this A side shit. That was scary. But anyways, that's all I'm going to say about this one. This Trouble T-Roy hit, don't get hit, boxing talk. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.